Aquarius, this is your September 2019. So the first card that I got for you guys is the Lover's card. So with this card, my grandmother's telling me this means that someone's coming closer to you, or somebody is coming back that was with you. This is showing me that love is definitely on the way. So I'm hearing travel here. I am hearing that there is somebody coming towards you at a very fast speed. This is something that's not going to take a long time to occur. I also feel like somebody's been thinking about you and wondering about you quite often. There may, for some of you, been some communication back and forth. It may have started out very minimal, but I also feel like this is definitely pulling in faster. For some of you that had to deal with somebody who had left or turned their back on a situation or went away, it is now in reversal. So in other words, this boat is not leaving anymore. It's on its way back in. It is coming in to shore. So for Aquarians, I do feel like with the King of Cups sitting here, this is somebody who's finally been able to get their mind straight, get their choices and decisions back on track, get everything lined up back the way it should be, and they are ready now to put things back in their control. Somebody had lost control here in a situation or a matter. Somebody did not or was not ready at one point in time to make a commitment, to be on the same team, to work toward the same goals. Somebody was not ready at that time, but I do feel like they are ready as we speak now. So things are moving in quick. I still feel like you guys, for the Aquarians, I feel like yous have the protection because of the Chariot card. Okay, so I feel like yous are putting the protection in and around. I feel like yous are wanting to not be so quick to say yes, or not be so quick to take somebody back, or not be so quick to let somebody manipulate you that kind of way. I feel like you're being very cautious with this person. It feels like the conversation or communication kind of goes back and forth a little bit. You may even have a small disagreement at first, trying to work things out verbally, and that may cause a little bit of a separation again for, like, I'm talking about a couple days or a couple hours or from day to night, because as you're trying to fix things and put things back together, it feels like some of you are both, you and your partner, still being kind of stubborn, like, I want it my way, and your partner's saying, well, I want it my way. And with the things this way, it feels like it's almost saying, I'm not ready to give in yet, or I'm not ready to compromise yet. But then I feel like you both realize that, like, you'll say, Aquarians, I'm being stubborn, and they're going to say, your partner, whether that's a Scorpio, whether that's a Sagittarius, whether that's a Leo, whether that's a Virgo, whether it's a Libra, they're also going to admit that, yeah, I'm being kind of stubborn here, I need to do something. So that's a good thing. I got the Fool card, which means somebody's willing to take that risk. Somebody's willing to walk out on a ledge for you. Somebody is willing to take that next step. And it also could be you, Aquarians, because you could be definitely ready to take that next step to get things back where they need to be. And I also get, I love it. So you have the Two of Cups. With the Two of Cups, you're both wanting. Listen, no matter what else is going on, no matter what other arguments you are having, for some of you who you are not communicating, you are not on your way back yet to reunite. For some of you, no matter what, regardless, this card is your card saying that somebody is still wanting you. Somebody is not completely over you. Somebody may have said they don't want to be with you anymore, they're done with you, this and that. But the truth of the matter is, that was out of anger. Those words that they used were out of controlling. They wanted to take control back. So they walked away. They said they were done. They said they quit. They said they don't want to be with you. But in all reality, they want and need to communicate with you. They want to be next to you. There's going to be a celebration for some of you. For some of you, you and a family member, or you and your partner and a group of friends are going to be celebrating. For some of you, this could be separate. This doesn't have to pertain to love. This could be a graduation. This could be a celebration. This could be somebody who gotten a raise or a promotion where you are out celebrating. This is also maybe somebody toasting cheers because they moved into a new residence. They're in a new direction. They're in a new place. Okay, Aquarians, let's get a little bit more personal with you guys. Aquarians, with the Queen of Wands. Okay, somebody is looking towards you and up to you. Somebody is also waiting for an answer from you. Somebody is waiting for you to say yay or nay. Somebody's waiting for you to say, yes, I want to be with you. Yes, I forgive you. Somebody is waiting. Or somebody is waiting for you to come to them to say that you want to be with them. Somebody is definitely wanting to speak to you about a situation. Now, does it have to be love? No. It could also be friendship. It could also be a family member where there was mixed words, where there was, people not communicating well, where there was a disagreement. For some of you, it could be over an inheritance. For some of you, this could be about monies owed or a business shared between family members. And I feel like somebody may not be giving you the share that you're supposed to get, or the dividend checks that you're supposed to be getting, or like the monthly checks and payments that you should be getting. Be careful, because I do feel like somebody is wanting to, like I said, look up to you. Somebody's wanting to look to you for answers, okay? I also feel like as you sitting here, as the Queen of Wands, as you sit here, you are looking, because the person that you're waiting for, it's like you have this feeling, you get this feeling, you get this knowing about you that somebody is around the corner, like somebody is coming, a message is coming, communication is coming, or you can feel that your partner is thinking about you. So whatever that is, your intuitiveness is definitely on point right now, okay? All your antennas are up, and you can definitely feel a lot of energy. I tell you guys, you got great cards. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is either you or your partner coming in to make an offer to you. They are carefully, like holding something that's fragile. They're carefully holding something with love and tenderness, and they're being very careful not to drop it. They're bringing it, and they want to bring it and place it to you. They're offering it to you. So somebody is making an offer. Now, again, this does not have to be love. It can be somebody's going to make an offer to you about a job, about a position, about a career. You can get that. That's going to be offered. You can accept that. You'll be able to handle that task very well. You'll be able to wear that title very well. So don't turn anything down that has to do with work. Also, somebody could be offering you help financially. You may have been struggling with a certain situation, but now somebody, maybe a family member or friend, is willing to help you. Somebody's going to hand you something. Now listen, I want you to be careful if it's money. Somebody's helping you with monetary value. I want you to be careful and don't use that money for anything else but than what you need to use it for. And if there is anything left over, put that away in a savings so that you can have it for an emergency backup. Okay, because that's going to be really important for you guys. I also get the Strength card, and with the Strength card, that's just telling me that somebody, took the words right out of your mouth. It's kind of like somebody knew exactly what you were thinking or exactly what you were going to say. For some of you, you may have met someone new who can actually finish your sentences. Somebody who can definitely get what you're saying before you even say it. They can take you off of that stuttering block. It's kind of like they show you that you're understood. That's what they're trying to tell you, that you're understood. At the same point, there are a few of you who this Strength card, once again, if that's not you, then this Strength card is saying somebody is trying to pry something out of you. Somebody's trying to get you to admit something that isn't true. Somebody might be pointing the finger at you, saying that you did this or you did that, or I think you were cheating, or I think you were lying, or I think you this, or I think you that. Somebody could be falsely accusing you of something and wanting you to admit to something you did not do. So be aware of that. Okay, don't allow somebody to put words in your mouth. Don't allow somebody to make you feel guilty when you know you didn't do anything. Okay? Somebody's just trying to point the finger at you because they, in fact, are the ones who's guilty. So be careful of that. For some of you, somebody may be wanting to keep your mouth shut. Somebody may be tired of the arguments and the fighting and the complaining, and they just want you to be quiet for a few minutes. Or you want somebody to be quiet for a few minutes because you're tired of the nagging and the harassments and the bullying and the manipulating. You're just sick and tired of it. That's for some of you. Now, for some of you, I did get the Five of Swords, and with the Five of Swords, you know what that says. You're walking away from an argument, or you have already walked away from an argument and you're done with that. You're not wanting to do this anymore. You're not wanting to have to stand there and fight for something that shouldn't be so difficult, okay? The love should come naturally. The response should come naturally. The wanting to be there and be loyal and faithful should come naturally. But I feel like you had to go to battle to try to fight for something that you believed in, okay? Or fight for this relationship and try to get things to go in a better way. But I feel like it got to the point where you finally finished it. You finished it. You stepped away and you said, you know what, I can't do this anymore. For some of you, you had to walk away from this relationship because you know you deserve more. You know you deserve to be happy, and this was just too much. It was just too much. There's definitely going to be a decision made here because you're spending a lot of time thinking. You're spending a lot of time thinking now. You're definitely trying to get your life back on track. You're trying to figure out where you're going to go from here. You're trying to figure out what direction you need to be in. For some of you, you're trying to figure out how to get back to that person and communicate with them and how to become their partner again, their lover again. For some of you, you're not wanting that. For some of you, you're staying very strong like the Emperor. You're staying very strong, and you're like, you know what, I don't need you to complete me. I wanted you, but I don't need you. You're making this very clear. You're sitting very strong on your throne, male or female, okay, and you're deciding that, you know what, I can be good by myself. I can be happy just like this. I don't have to go through all this turmoil in order to try to find happiness. I don't have to do that. I don't have to deal with a liar. I don't have to deal with a cheater. So you know what? That's exactly what you're saying, and you're taking your control. I love it. You're taking your control. Some of you, be aware, for the month of September, things are definitely going to change. Things are going to get to the point of truth, okay? There'll be no more wandering. You're going to have the opportunity to get back or reunite or fix something with somebody. For some of you, you don't want to fix it. For the month of September, you don't want to fix it. You're not ready yet. And that's okay. Don't do anything until you feel ready. Right now, focus on you and get the things done that you need to do. This is going to be an exciting September. You are going to deal with a lot of different situations for September. You're going to deal with some unexpected circumstances that are going to arise. No, it won't be a tower moment, but there will be things that shake you up a little bit. But handle them with ease and care. If you address each situation or problem carefully, and you respond and you don't react, you're going to get through September just fine. If you react right away, it's going to make it worse. It's going to make it worse. It's going to be like pouring water on a fire with oil. You can't do that. Okay, you need the flour. So you need to respond. You need to think carefully. Okay, don't allow somebody who's going to try to manipulate you in the month of September. Don't allow them to do that. All right, stay strong, Aquarians. Stay strong. I'll see you on my lives.